So it says exclamated purchase the asset of the book value 4 lakh and took over the liability 50,000 from Mohan Brothers. It was agreed that the purchase consideration settled at 3,80,000, right, and be paid by issuing debentures of rupees 100 each. Way to pass the journal entries if the debentures are being issued at par, and if it is being issued at discount, and if it is being issued at premium. It was agreed that any fraction of the debenture be paid in cash. Okay. So you were able to solve case A for this question. No? I need to just solve case B for you.
Yes,
So first of all, we'll pass the entry for the purchase of the asset and liability. And for that, we'll write down asset account debit. We have bought the asset valuing 4 lakh and the liability of 50,000 from Mohan Brothers. All right, so asset account debit to liability to Mohan Brothers account 4 lakh 50,000 to Mohan Brothers 3 lakh 50,000. All right, this is the entry for the purchase of asset and liability. Is that correct?
yes, sir.
And for the second entry, payment is to be made for the total payment of 3,80,000 to be made, and by issuing the debentures at a discount of 10%. That's what we'll do. We'll simply write down Mohan Brothers account of it. Mohan Brothers account needs to be debited by 3,50,000. By issuing a debenture. Oh, just a second. So debenture at a discount. So, loss on issue, discount on issue of debenture. Account will be debited. Two, how much debenture will be issued? What kind of debenture will be issued? Okay, so it is not given in the question what kind of debenture will be issued to debenture account. All right, is that clear? Now, see, because we are issuing debenture at a discount, we'll have to calculate the number of debenture being issued. All right, we'll have to calculate the number of debenture being. And in question also says that whatever the any fraction of debenture need to be paid in cash. Let's first of all figure out the number of debenture to be issued. So for that purpose, we have to apply formula number of debentures equals to amount of consideration that we need to pay, amount of consideration that we need to pay divided by the face value of the debenture minus the discount. All right. So could you please tell me the amount of consideration that needs to be paid?
3,80,000.
3,80,000 is to be paid. No? 3,80,000. And the face value of the debenture is given in the question. Yeah, 100.
100.
Upon that, we need to give a discount of 10%. That will be 10. 3,80,000 divided by 90. So the total number of debenture will be, I guess,
422.2.
Yeah. 3,80,000 divided by 90. 4,122. Right? 4,222. So 4,222.22. All right. So what we'll do, we'll issue 4,222 debentures, and the remaining amount will be paid in cash. So 0.22 per debenture will be paid in cash basis. All right. So what we'll do, we'll go back here and multiply 4,222 into 100. All right. So this will be 44,22,200. Right now, and the remaining proportion will be paid on cash basis. So to bank account. Is that clear to you? So 0.22 into
Yes,
100 will be paid by cash. This will be around 22 rupees, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Or yeah, 22. All right, and the balancing, yeah, okay. Mohan Brothers need to be paid how much? 3,80,000. 3,80,000. Now the balancing figure, whatever is, will be the discount on issue of debenture, which will be, if you will calculate, you will find that balancing figure is 4,220. 42,220. Understood? Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but there is, I guess we have made a mistake in the above entry. Asset account debit 4 lakh, liability account credited 50,000, Mohan Brothers account cannot, he need to be paid 3,80,000, na? 3,80,000. All right, now there is a difference arising. Asset is the debit aspect of the entry is less than the credit aspect, right? You must know, you must be noticing that. The difference arising will be debited to goodwill account. Understood? There will be goodwill of how much? Goodwill will be, balancing figure will be goodwill, that will be 30,000. Understood? Is that clear to you, Prerna? Do I need to explain it again?
No, sir, it's clear.
It's clear. And the same need to be done with the third case as well, case number 3. Let me show that to you as well, case 3. Case C. And see, in case C, the first entry will remain same. Na? Entry for the purchase entry will remain same. Asset account debit, goodwill account debit to liability to Mohan Brothers, 3,80,000. But this time, because we will be paying, let me just do here only. Amount of consideration will remain same. This time we'll be paying 10 rupees extra as a premium. All right, so this will be 3,80,000 divided by 110. Understood?
Yes, sir.
And when we'll calculate it, we'll be getting 3454.6 debenture. So that means 3,454 debenture will be issued at 100 rupees, and for the remaining amount, for the remaining proportion, 0.6 will be paid in cash. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So entry will be, let me do the entry for you. Entry will be Mohan Brothers account debit by 3,80,000. All right, and to debenture. Debenture will be issued 3,454 into 100. So that will be 3,45,400 to security premium reserve to bank. How much will be paid to bank? It will be 0.6 per debenture. Value of the debenture, sorry, 0.6 into 100. So 60 rupees will be paid through bank, and the balancing figure will be the security premium reserve, which will be, let me calculate, 3,80,000 minus 3,45,400 minus 600. Yeah, so 3,454. Understood?
Yes, sir.
This is it. Any other question, friend?
No, sir.
Right now. So going to the next case, case number 6. Okay, now we'll talk about the repayment of, we'll talk about the issue of debenture with the term of redemption. So first of all, you need to understand what is the meaning of the redemption. See, redemption basically means redemption of debenture basically means repayment of debenture. Repayment, like for example, if XYZ Limited have issued, let's suppose 100 debenture having a face value of 10 rupees each to Mr. Z. All right. So it must be issued for a certain period of time, and after that period is over, company have to repay the amount that company have borrowed from Mr. Z. Like if Mr. Z have purchased debenture 100 debenture of 10 rupees each, that means Mr. Z must have lent total of 1000 rupees to XYZ Limited, right? So XYZ Limited have to repay this amount, and there is a specified period after which the payment will be made. Let's for example, let's take the company will be repaying this amount after 5 year period. So this amount will be returned after 5 year period to Mr. Z. Now on the date of repayment, company may decide company may be company may repay this amount either on premium or at par. Repayment of the debenture, that means redemption of debenture, can be at par or at premium. So what do you mean? I mean that if company have sold him debentures at the rate 100 each, then after 5 year period, company may decide to repay the amount at par only. That means in respect of 100 debenture, company will pay 10 rupees each. That means 1000, that was the principal amount, will be repaid to the debenture holder after 5 year period. Apart from the interest that he must have received during those 5 years. This is the amount of repayment. So principal amount is being repaid by the company. That company have borrowed 5 years ago. Company have decided to repay the amount after 5 years, and that is being repaid only at par, the price at which it has been taken from that Mr. Z. Company have decided to repay the amount at that price. And the second situation could be company may decide to repay the amount at premium. That means 100 debenture, in respect of 100 debenture, company have decided to pay 20% extra, 20% premium. That means in respect of each debenture, company will be paying 12 rupees each. The total of 1200 will be paid. This is called redemption of debenture at premium. All right. So basically, when debentures will be paid, I mean, when company will be repaying the amount or company will be redeeming the debentures, that redemption can be at par, it can also be at premium. But whether it will be repaid at premium or par, it is decided only at the time of issue of debenture. Keep that in mind. And this person, this Mr. Z, shows interest in buying the debenture of XYZ Limited. At that time only, company have to declare that when the payment will be made, when the redemption will be made, company will be redeeming the debentures at par or at premium. Company have to disclose that or declare that to Mr. Z only at the time of issue of debenture. So issue of debenture when contains the term of redemption. Issue of debenture contains the term of redemption. At what price, whether the debenture will be redeemed at par or at premium. This has to be declared by the company at the time of issue of debenture, and this is called issue of debenture with the term of redemption. And keep that in mind that debenture can only be redeemed either at par or at premium. Company cannot redeem the debenture at discount. That means it cannot happen that somebody have bought the debentures of the company at 110 rupees each, and company redeem those debentures at 8 rupees per debenture. That cannot be possible. All right, and that is obviously that does not seem logical as well. That somebody have invested 10 rupee per debenture in a company, and company after 5 year period returning 8 rupees per debenture. That does not make sense at all. So company usually redeem the debenture either at the par value or at the premium value. All right. So at what price or on what basis, on what term the redemption will be made, this has to be declared by the company only at the time of the issue of debenture. And issue of debenture when contains the term of the redemption of debenture, that is called issue of debenture with the term of redemption. You understand that? Okay, let me read this for you. Redemption of debenture refers to the repayment of debenture by the company to the debenture holder. In this process, debenture holder get payment for debenture they were issued and repaid, and repayment is made as per the terms and condition determined at the time of debenture issue. And the debenture may be redeemable at par or at premium. Understood? Is that clear to you, Prerna?
Yes, sir.
All right. And see, the theoretical aspect of this is not that important. We'll be talking about the accounting aspect of the redemption of debenture or the issue of debenture with the term of redemption. All right, so we need to cover the just accounting. How is it going to make impact on the journal entries? All right, so see, stop. If for example, let's take an example to understand it in a more proper manner. Let's suppose company have issued 4,008% debenture of rupees 10 each at a premium, which is repayable at par. All right, so this is a simple example. Company have issued 4,000 debenture, 8% debentures of 10 rupees each at a premium. When debentures were issued, that were issued at premium. And company have also declared that it will be repayable at par only. Now see, when debentures are issued with the term of redemption containing that it will be repaid at par, journal entry, you won't find any difference in the journal entry that we used to do. Journal entry will almost remain same. Like in this case, journal entry will be, first of all, pass this entry, bank account debit debenture application account, right? 4,000 debenture into 10. In fact, 110. So this will be 44,000. Is that clear to you? Not 110, 11 rupees. 4,000 into 10 plus 1, 11. 11 into 4, this will be 44,000. So debenture application, bank account debit to debenture application, 44,000. Does it make sense? Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
And after that, because debenture has been issued on premium basis, so that will be debenture application account debit to 8% debenture account to security premium reserve. So are you finding any difference in this journal entry? The journal entry that we used to do in all previous questions, I guess this is the same entry. There is nothing changed, even when it is written in the question that it is repayable at par. So if debenture is to be redeemed at par, there will be no effect on the journal entry that we used to do earlier. Journal entry will remain same. You will find that everything is same as we used to do in the previous question. So bank account debit to debenture application account and debenture application account debit to 8% debenture security premium reserve. I hope this is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the situation changes. Let's suppose if the debenture has been issued at premium as usual, but it is to be repayable at premium of 15% as well. Earlier it has been issued at premium and it is to be repayable at 15% premium. All right, now see, listen to me very carefully. When debenture are issued at premium, the premium that company receives on issue of debenture, that is a kind of profit for the company, right? Because debenture having a value of 10 rupees, it's being issued at 11 rupees. So the 1 rupee extra that company is receiving on account of issue of debenture, that is completely a gain for the company. Right now, it is like I'm selling you a product costing 10 rupees, but I'm charging you 12 rupees for the same product. That means I have gained 2 rupees on that product as a profit. Right. Now, similarly, when debentures are issued at a premium, that the premium that company charges on issue of debenture is a gain. And when debenture is repaid at premium, that is a loss for the company. It is like debenture which has been sold by the company at 10 rupees. Company at the time of redemption paying 15% extra for the same. So redemption, premium on redemption is a loss and premium on issue of debenture is a gain. Understood? Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, if we need to pass the entry for this, what entry we'll be doing? First entry will be bank account debit to debenture application account. Same entry, 44,000 into 4,000 into 11. bank account debit to debenture application account. And the journal entry for the transfer of application amount to debenture account will be debenture application account debit to 8% debenture account to security premium reserve. Understood?
Yes,
Understood?
sir.
Now, because we will be redeeming the debentures at premium, for that we'll have to do one extra entry. That will be because premium that we'll be paying on the redemption, that is a kind of loss. So we'll record that as loss on issue of debenture account debit to premium on redemption of debenture account 6. 15% extra will be paying. Na? So on 40,000, we'll be paying 15% extra, that's 6. Understood? Is that clear
Yes,
to you?
sir. Yes, sir.
Now, there is an alternate entry, Prerna, wherein we don't have to pass two separate entries. We can just combine these two entries. Last two entries that we did, we can combine these two entries. You understand that? This entry and this entry can be combined. So instead of writing these entries separately, we can simply write down debenture application account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit to 8% debenture to security premium reserve to premium on redemption account. You understand that? Instead of passing the entries separately, we can
Yes.
combine these entries. We can
Yeah.
debit aspect can be written all together and credit can be written on at all together. So this can also be recorded like alternatively debenture application account debit, loss on issue of debenture to 8% debenture to security premium reserve to premium on redemption of debenture. So this is more important. Why? Because we in all the questions we will be doing the alternate entry. We won't be doing this entry. We won't be passing the entry separately. We'll be combining the entries. Understood? So this is a case wherein the debentures issued at premium is being redeemed at premium as well. All right, but there can be other situation also wherein debentures are being issued at discount and it is being redeemed at premium. So for that situation, let's take another example. There is example number 3, issued 3,008% debenture of 100 each at 10% discount this time, which is redeemable at 15% premium. I hope the question is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So solution for that will be bank account debit to debenture application account. And because debenture is being issued at 90 per debenture, 10 rupees is a discount. The bank account will be debited by 27 like 70,000, right? 3,000 into 90, so like 70,000. And
Yes.
debenture application account debit, discount on issue of debenture this time to 8% debenture. If we want to pass the entry separately, first of all, this entry will be done, and for the redemption of debenture on premium, we'll be doing the entry separately. Loss on issue of debenture account debit to premium on redemption of debenture account. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alternatively, we can combine the entry. So basically, discount on issue of debenture and loss on issue of debenture, both are losses now eventually. Discount on issue of debenture and loss on issue of debenture, both are eventually loss. So total losses of how much? 75,000, is that right?
Yes, sir.
First of all, we gave a discount of 30,000 and at last, at the time of redemption, we paid extra 45,000 as a premium. So total loss is 75,000. So we can combine it like this. We can simply write down 75,000. Yeah, 4 plus 3. It should be 75. I wrote 85 by my mistake. Anyways, so this will be debenture application, loss on issue of debenture to 8% debenture to premium on redemption account. Got it? There might be difference arising in the debit and credit aspect because of, I guess it should be 75,000 instead of 85,000. 5, 6 minutes. And yeah, it should not be 85, it should be 75. Anyways, you can do the correction on it. And Prerna, is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the three examples through which I try making you understand that how the redemption of debenture actually works. Now, what do I actually want? We'll do this question number 13, 14, and so on. Before that, I want you to note all these things in your notebook so that it will be easier for you to refer back and revise the concept. So starting with the case 6, the theoretical part, please write this in your notebook as soon as possible. Once you are done writing this, you need to write down all the examples and solutions for the same. And we'll do the question afterwards. I hope I'm clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to finish. Just do it and let me know. As soon as you're done, you'll move to the next slide and so on.
Done, sir.
For the example, you can take the screenshot, Prerna, because otherwise it will take too long to write everything down. All right. So also just take the screenshot of the solutions as well. This is the
Done, sir.
solution for the example number 1, and example number 2. Take screenshot. And the solution for it.
Done, sir.
Take the screenshot.
Yes, sir.
And the last, this is the alternate entry for the scene.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. And third example.
Done, sir.
Done. This is the solution.
Done, sir.
Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So make sure you do the correction. Na? Loss on issue of debenture account will be debited by 75,000 instead of 85.
Yes.
All right. So keeping that in mind, could you please solve this question? Question number 13. Just let me just read it for you. It says 4 lakh, ZK Limited issued 4 lakh rupees 4 lakh. This is not the number of debenture. This is the amount of debenture being issued. Value of debenture 4 lakh is being issued. 9% debenture of rupees 100 each. That means total of 4,000 debenture will be issued. All right. At a discount of 5%, which is redeemable at premium, as necessary entries for the above run. All right. And make sure you do the combined entry. All right, Prerna, do you think you'll be able to do it, or shall I do this for you? Or do you want to try it first? You want to try?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. So just give it a try, and then if you are not able to solve, I'll solve this. Done, Prerna?
Sir, done.
Tell me the entries you did.
Bank account debit to debenture application account.
Uh-huh.
3,80,000.
Yes. Right.
9% debenture account debit, application account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit, to 9% debenture account, to premium on redemption of debenture account.
Yes. Could you please tell me the values as well?
Yes, 3,80,000, 60,000, 4
Mm-hmm.
lakh, and 40,000.
Nice. Very good. Good job. All right. So, one more question for you. Try this one as well. This is again a simple question based on the same similar concept. Question number 14. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. Waiting for you to finish, and then we'll wind up this session after giving you question for the homework as well. Let's finish it quickly. And Prerna? Done or you're still solving it?
Still solving.
Just
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. So please tell me the entries.
Bank account debit to debenture application
Mm-hmm.
94,000.
Yes.
Bank nahi.
It has been
Debenture.
issued at a discount of 6%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
94,000. That's right.
yes, sir. Debenture application account debit to nahi. Discount on issue of debenture account
Mm-hmm.
debit. Loss on issue of debenture account debit
Yes.
to 11% debenture account to
Yeah.
premium on redemption of debenture.
Mm-hmm. Values.
94,000, 6,000,
Mm-hmm.
5,000,
Mm-hmm.
1 lakh and 5,000.
Yeah. That's right. All right. So, good job. Well done. So this is it for today's class. And I'm giving you 3 questions for the homework. Make sure you try these questions. Now. Question number 15. Screenshot ले लो इसका. Take a screenshot of question number 15.
Done, sir.
Done. And question number 16. Both the questions are pretty much similar.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay, so in the next session, we'll talk about this topic, restaurant debenture and the treatment of it. All right, and probably, I guess, not much left in this topic. Let me just check. I think few more topic left that I think we'll be able to complete in the next session only. Yeah, so there is a provision regarding the write-off of the loss and an calculation of interest, the treatment of interest on debenture. We'll talk about that in the next